What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 65 of my West Ham United career mode. If you could be ever so kind to smash that like button if you are enjoying the series, and also hit that subscribe button too if you want to stay up to date with the channel. Try and hit 2,500 subs, be absolutely awesome if you guys could hit that. Dani Ceballos, a saga that we did not want to enter. He's unsettled at the club. We've offered him a new contract, and hopefully this can be resolved by the end of the episode. He's a bright, promising left midfielder, but if we lose him, that would be absolutely gutting. Now, Dani Ceballos is not playing this game in the Champions League semi-final against Chelsea due to the fact, and this is the only reason why, he is suspended. Now, this is a massive game. We've got El Clasico in the other semi-final, and obviously we have a massive London derby in this one here. And again, it's a star-studded lineup. You know, Costa, Oscar, Cuadrado, Pedro, Mikel, Fabregas, Laporte, Boateng, Azpilicueta, Ivanovic, and Gil Martin, who I can confirm is 90 rated, by the way. Absolutely incredible. As Mauro Icardi gets onto the ball here, Quincy Promes will get down the flanks here. 4 minutes into the game, puts the ball into the box, but the Belgian goalkeeper, I do believe he's Belgian, or he might be actually Irish, does hold on to the ball. As you can see here, the ball does come back now into the path of Gundogan. Gundogan lays the ball off into Quincy Promes. The Dutchman gets away from his man, skips past him, but his shot is wide of the mark. West Ham come forward again now with Paul Pogba, who again lays down Quincy Promes. He's been here, there and everywhere for the Hammers here, and he does actually find Hector Bellerin in the cross goal, does find Icardi. Gil Martin pops up with another incredible save. Still 0-0 here. West Ham laid the ball off to Ilkay Gundogan. The West Ham man carries the ball forward here and does actually play in the oncoming ball into Antonio. Antonio puts the ball into the box, finds Icardi at the back post ahead of Cesar Azpilicueta. 1-0 to West Ham. 30 minutes into the game, we have our breakthrough in the first goal of this game. Absolutely dominant of Chelsea at the moment here. They just really haven't looked like showing up today. They've not even had an attack, guys, I can promise you that. It's absolutely unreal as Mauro Icardi gets his second goal in this competition here. West Ham off the blocks as Dyer gets onto the ball here, does find Gundogan. Gundogan lays the ball now into Icardi, plays it back into the German here. Dyer makes a run through in the middle here, splits the defence. It's Eric Dyer. Gil Martin comes to the aid of Chelsea there. That could have easily been 2-0 and West Ham in a great position here. But nevertheless, Fabregas comes forward now for Chelsea. Cuadrado cuts inside of his man here. It's still Juan Cuadrado, shoots, blocked by Stones. Costa gets the rebound into the back of the net. 1-1, and he didn't need a second invitation there. Diego Costa smashes home Chelsea's first real chance of the game here and gets his team back on terms. Cuadrado's shot, it was blocked by Stones, but unlucky for him, the rebound fell straight and kindly to Diego Costa, who will get his fourth of the competition. Going in at half-time here, 1-1 between the two sides, but West Ham have definitely been the most attacking and the most dominant side here, but that is football for you. That's why it's the best game in the world. And unfortunately, we find ourselves in a position we didn't want to be in. An away goal conceded also as Pogba lays the ball into Quincy Promes here. Promes cuts away from his man, shoots straight in Gil Martin's chest again. And now Chelsea would come forward with John Mikel, lays it off to Diego Costa, finds Fabregas into Cuadrado, beats Jack Butland, and Chelsea take the lead 2-1 to the Blues. Completely out of the blue, you could say here. As Mikel plays it into Costa, Chelsea have not been in this game. 2 real chances for them, and they've absolutely buried them. Credit where it's due, Juan Cuadrado has been their main man today, in my opinion, and he gets himself a goal and puts Chelsea ahead 2-1. West Ham look to turn this game around, though. We do bring on Callum Wilson-Kennedy and Mark Noble to try and just restore a bit of order in this game. And Promes would play Pogba on the counter-attack here, and Callum Wilson, this is what he brings to the table. The pace, he splits through the defence here. It's Callum Wilson, 15 minutes left to go, and gets West Ham back on terms. What a great creative change by myself, I must say here. He's got the pace, I believe, on John Obi Mikel, I think that is. And once he goes through, no one's catching him. Gil Martin, no chance, who's been absolutely on top of his game today. West Ham getting themselves back on terms, but again, not a good situation for us. Obviously, Chelsea have 2 away goals here, but West Ham from a short corner now would find Quincy Promes, cuts away from his man. It's still Promes here. What can he do? Lays it off to Mark Noble, turns, shoots. West Ham United, with 10 minutes left to go in this game, have taken the league. What a turn of events. Mark Noble steps up, Mr. West Ham United himself, with a very, very, very important goal here. He takes control of the ball. Quincy Promes again involved in the goal. What a sign he's turned out to be here for us. Noble makes the space for himself, takes the first touch, and just on the swivel, shoots. Gil Martin, no chances. West Ham come forward again with the last 5 minutes here. Wilson on the break here. He's got Pogba in support. Holds the ball up beautifully for him. It's Paul Pogba to make it 4-2. But Gil Martin holds on. The game comes to an end, and how costly would that miss right at the end be? It was on a plate for Paul Pogba. 3-2 the final score here, but Chelsea have a big advantage getting the 2 away goals going into the game at Stamford Bridge. But hopefully we can put in a great performance and see ourselves in the final of the Champions League. Promes takes home man of the match with 1 assist to his name. Was absolutely here, there and everywhere. Made 2 key passes too, which created some great football. Dani Ceballos, brilliant news. He does actually commit his future to the club. He is staying, and he's going to try and have a more positive attitude towards the club. As you can see here, we do actually lose a game here against Manchester United in the BPL. Goal coming from Antoine Griezmann from the bench. Very disappointing, but we have to pick ourselves up and just continue playing the football that we know we can play, as we've got to prepare for, obviously, a massive game against Chelsea in the return fixture at Stamford Bridge. Ilkay Gundogan drops a massive bomb on us here. He does actually say he wants to leave the club in the next transfer window. And he's not stuck. He's not sitting on the bench watching football. He's playing games, just not as many as he wants to play. It's annoying, but as you can see, Jonas Brilliant, we do offer him a new contract. He has a 75 to 94 potential. So we offer the centre back a new contract, which I can say he does accept. So he does become another youth player to join the ranks here as we do get ready for the game against Chelsea. The only change in the team from the first leg is that Dani Ceballos comes in at left midfield. Antonio has a little break for himself. At Stamford Bridge here, it looks like the winner of this game will be facing FC Barcelona in the final. As it stands, it's West Ham versus Barca, but Chelsea will be trying their hardest to turn this one around. And guys, just a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying today's video, make sure to smash that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Help us hit our target of 2,500 subs. West Ham would be on the back foot. The first attack of the game. Fabregas puts the ball in, headed away by Dyer, only as far as Cuadrado, the star man in the first leg. Cuadrado shoots way over the bar there, but Stones does put in, I believe, a very good block. As Ivanovic plays the ball now into Diego Costa, finds Pedro in space. The Spaniard turns away, and that would have been a stunning goal from him there. Just couldn't keep his effort down. As Promes now comes forward for West Ham. The tricky Dutchman does get himself into the box, plays it into the feet of Gundogan, turns away from Boateng. Gilmartin again produces a great save, and obviously Arcadi couldn't get on the follow-up. 0-0 going in at half-time. Chelsea a bit more dominant in front of the home fans here today. We have to make sure we keep them at bay in the second half. And the real first chance would come to Chelsea in the 53rd minute. Diego Costa turns away from his man here. Lays the ball off into Schneider. Turns away. Shoots. Saved by Jackie Butland. And into the 75th minute now, Cuadrado comes forward for Chelsea. Bit of a dull game here, but Cuadrado makes the space. Opens up to Schneider. Into Fabregas. It's saved. Only as far as Mikel. Back across the goal. And Cesc Fabregas turns it home with just 15 minutes left to go in this game. That could be a very costly goal for West Ham. Cuadrado into path of Schneider, and Fabregas, his first effort was saved. Follow-up effort was even better for him and for Chelsea. 3-3 on aggregate, 1-0 tonight. Chelsea are currently going through on away goals. West Ham, though, would try and make all the differences. Wilson gets onto a loose ball here. It's Callum Wilson. What can he do? Gets past his man. Still Wilson. Blocked. Into Promise. Across goal. Gilmartin saves. The game would come to an end. West Ham are out of the Champions League. Chelsea will play Barcelona in the final. Absolutely bitter way to end it for us here. Gilmartin with a man of match performance. As I said, he was 90 rated. He performed so well for Chelsea, and they was resilient over the last 2 legs. They deserved to get into the final, and all the best to them. So as you can see, the final is set for the Champions League, for Europe's hottest prize. It would be Chelsea versus FC Barcelona, with Real Madrid and West Ham falling just short. But guys, I'm going to leave you looking at the squad report. If you did enjoy today's episode, as always, make sure to smash that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button too if you are new around here. Trying to hit 2,500 subs, and your support would definitely be a welcome from me. Thank you ever so much for joining me today, guys. If you did enjoy it, as always, like I said, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.